Okay, well, first of all, number one is congratulations on your accomplishments in Speed Keto. Tell us
Thank
what,
you.
tell me what life was like before Speed Keto.
Well, I did. I actually began keto back in September a year ago. And I had started because I had gone to get my blood work done. And I found out that I was, like you, pre diabetic and insulin resistant. And my doctor gave me a few supplements and things to help with my blood sugar and gave me a very strict diet. But I had discovered keto earlier in the summer by a friend who had lost an enormous amount of weight. And so my curiosity was piqued. So when I discovered it, I started doing research and thought, I think I could do this. This is something, a way of life that I could do and be successful with as a lifestyle change. But it was kind of hard to get my mind wrapped around eating fat instead of the low fat lie we had been taught. And so I took the summer to kind of dive in and get my mind right. And that was that was 2 summers ago. And then I decided to commit to it. So I dove in and I actually lost 30 pounds and feeling great. But, that was over about a 6 to 8 month period. And then life got really crazy for me in the late spring and summer this last year, with graduation parties and lots of trips to places where I had no control over the food. We went to Ireland and we also went to Bangladesh, and the options were just not there. And we were served most of the places. So it was either eat or don't eat. And so I let go of my keto life. And by doing so, I also decided, how it is, if you're not, your body craves what you feed it. And I was eating things I shouldn't eat. And then I thought, well, what the heck? And I just kind of went crazy. And I gained back about 14 pounds of what I had lost. And then I was a little discouraged about it. But in early August, I decided enough was enough. And so I had made a decision to go ahead and begin keto again when I found out about Speed Keto. And I thought, okay, this is good because I need a kick in the pants.
Okay, was Speed Keto the kick in the pants you were looking for?
It was definitely the kick in the pants because I was ready to get back to where I had been so that I could move forward to where I want to go. And I wanted to do that quicker because first of all, I had to go back for blood work, and I didn't want to go in with any extra from what I had already taken off. I wanted to be at a level playing field so that I could move forward. And so I needed to get that, what I put on over the summer, I needed to get it off, and I wanted it done quickly. And so I saw it as a ticket.
Okay, what was it like doing Speed Keto?
It was a lot easier than I thought. I was really concerned because I guess used some of the good fats as a crutch, and I thought I needed them, like nuts and peanut butter, those kinds of things, and cheese. Those are the things that I had thought sustained me through keto. But what I've discovered, so I was a little bit afraid of not having them, but what I've discovered is it's that they are good, but they're not necessary. And my sustaining is really more about my commitment to, the program, and not being, not saying, okay, well, I'll do a part of it and I'm not going to do that part, but I just really, I mean, it's on my refrigerator. I live by it like the law. And I just decided to trust you because I've enjoyed everything with the support group and your recipes and just knowing that we share the same kind of journey. So I just decided to trust you that you knew what you were doing. And so by doing that and following it, it truly was not as hard. The fasting and the going without some of those keto treats that I like to call really was not a problem for me. And I think it's because you arranged everything so that your body gets what it needs. So I'm not thinking about what I wish I could have because my body's not craving that.
Okay. What were your results from Speed Keto?
I still have 3 days left, but right now I'm at 15 pounds. So I'm pleased.
And tell me about inches. What's happening there?
Well, I have used your advice, and you said not to do that till the very end. So even though you also said not to weigh till the end, I usually weigh like once a week at the beginning of a new week, and just to kind of keep me fired up. But I have not got the measuring tape out yet, but I will do that in a few days.
And let me know, of course.
I will, absolutely. But I can tell you this, even though I haven't gotten the measuring tape out, not only myself, but my husband and others are noticing. But when my husband hugs me, he says, "Oh my goodness, you're thin." And
how does that feel to you?
It feels wonderful. It feels great because I feel healthy and I'm able to put my clothes back on that. And I went shopping with my cousin yesterday, and I bought a dress that was 3 sizes smaller than normal. Most of my stuff is 1 to 2 sizes, depending.
3 sizes smaller than normal?
The dress was because of where I was losing, and I could see curves where I was buying dresses that wouldn't show the bulge.
That's fantastic.
It is.
So what would be your advice if someone's out there saying, is this Speed Keto real or is it just a fake? What would you say to them?
It's absolutely real. And you can compare it to, to me, it's a clean eating that is easy to get your mind around. It's also something that is cleansing, and you can look at what athletes do and what others are doing with the fasting. It is just a healthy way to live and even to maintain. I love it so much that when I am done with this, I'm going to follow the plan through the week as you have done with Speed Keto. And then on the weekends, my treats will be keto foods that I normally can't have on keto.
Well, stick around because good stuff is coming. We're going to be coming out with Speed Keto snacks and Speed Keto holidays and so forth.
Awesome.
So that's it. I want to thank you. I want to congratulate you. One last question. How do you feel when you look in the mirror?
Beautiful.
And that's the way you should feel. Thank you so much.